I woke up at 12:17 a.m. to the sound of the front door clicking shut. My boyfriend was supposed to be asleep next to me, but the bed was cold on his side. I stared at the clock, heart pounding, and waited, but the only thing I heard was the low hum of his car engine starting outside. I didn't want to believe it, didn't want to be that person who followed, but before I knew it, I was pulling on shoes and slipping out into the night, adrenaline drowning out my common sense. He drove straight across town, no stops, no hesitations, like he'd done it 100 times. I kept my headlights off, tailing him with shaky hands, until he parked outside a building I recognized too well. My ex's place. I watched him disappear inside, my mind racing through every worst-case scenario at once. Was he cheating? Was this some sick joke? I stood across the street, frozen, as the windows flickered with light and laughter from inside. I waited nearly an hour before he slipped out again, looking tired but not guilty. The next morning, I confronted him, expecting denial or some half-assed excuse. Instead, he just stared at me, lips pressed together, then admitted everything. For months, he'd been working as my ex's personal assistant, running errands, picking up dry cleaning, even booking his dates. The money was too good to pass up, he said, and he didn't want to tell me because he knew how much I hated my ex. The worst part was how calm he was, like this was no big deal, like he hadn't just detonated our entire relationship with a single confession. But the real twist hit me when my ex called me that afternoon, voice dripping with satisfaction. He'd orchestrated the whole thing, knowing I'd find out. He wanted to prove I'd never really moved on from him, that everything in my life still revolved around his orbit. Standing there, phone pressed to my ear, I realized he was right, I was still letting him control me, even from a distance. My boyfriend's betrayal hurt, but facing the truth about myself hurt even more.